Charlie Sheen, the man who went from Hollywood heartthrob to headline-making cautionary tale. Known for his roles in blockbuster movies like Platoon and Wall Street, and of course the hit sitcom 2.5 Men, Charlie was once the golden boy of Hollywood. But behind the charm, charisma, and million-dollar paycheck was a darker story of addiction, controversy, and public meltdown that shocked fans worldwide.
Radio rants have people thinking Charlie Sheen has got to be on drugs again.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen. It's not available because if you try it once, you will die. Your face will melt off and your children will weep over your exploded body. Too much.
Born in 1965 to actor Martin Sheen and Janet Templeton, Charlie seemed destined for Hollywood. He started acting in the early 1980s, quickly earning acclaim for his intense performances. Movies like Platoon and Wall Street not only won him awards but also made him one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood. In the 2000s, Sheen became a household name thanks to 2.5 Men, a sitcom that became one of the highest-rated shows on television.
Jake, time to go. Get your stuff together.
Hey, after you drop him off at his mom's, you want to see a movie?
Sure, that sounds good.
Cool. Enjoy.
Why don't you just tell me you've got a girl coming over?
I don't want to rub your nose in it.
Thanks.
She's gorgeous, by the way.
Wonderful. Why are you putting Jake's stuff all over the house?
Because I want this girl to see I'm not just another jerk trying to get her into bed. I'm a loving uncle.
Who's trying to get her into bed?
That's the loving part. Oh, this is the book I read to him at bedtime.
You don't read it, Jake.
That's why you're going to the movies.
Fans loved his sharp wit, quick comebacks, and hilarious, sometimes outrageous character. Charlie Sheen seemed untouchable until the untouchable began to unravel. Charlie's personal life was always colorful, but by the mid-2000s, it started bleeding into headlines for all the wrong reasons. His struggles with substance abuse, including drugs and alcohol, became public knowledge.
You don't worry that you're going to die when you take that many drugs?
Dying's for fools.
But you're only human.
Now, there's certain blends I will not entertain because that's how people go down. I'm too smart to do that. So, I'm sorry for the guys that happened to, but, you should have read the directions before you showed up at the party,
Multiple arrests, rehab stints, and shocking behavior began to tarnish his image. In 2010, the world witnessed perhaps the most infamous chapter of Sheen's life. Following erratic behavior and conflicts with 2.5 Men creator Chuck Lorre, Charlie was fired from the show. What followed was a media storm. Interviews with outrageous quotes.
I'm sorry if I offended you. I didn't know you were so sensitive. Sorry if I offended you. I just thought, after you wailing on me for 8 years that I could, take a few shots back. I didn't know you were going to take your little ball and go home and punish everybody in the process.
Bizarre proclamations about his lifestyle and public outbursts earned him the infamous nickname, Tiger Blood.
Just to see, it's oftentimes says unknown, but occasionally, a giant marquee name comes through on your caller ID and it's like, winning. I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what? If I'm bipolar, aren't there moments where a guy crashes and in the corner oh my God, it's all my mom's fault? Shut up. Shut up. Stop. Move forward.
This was a period where the world watched in disbelief. A top Hollywood star spiraling out of control, seemingly embracing chaos rather than shying away from it. After his firing, Sheen's interviews became a spectacle. He called the producers of 2.5 Men clowns, declared himself winning, and even admitted to living a wild, dangerous lifestyle. Headlines like, Charlie Sheen on drugs, again, and Hollywood star loses it on national TV became routine. It wasn't just the media. Fans and fellow celebrities reacted with shock, humor, and sometimes outright disgust. His personal relationships, marriages, rumored affairs, and friendships suffered greatly. Sheen became a symbol of celebrity excess, a living warning of how fame, money, and unchecked behavior can collide catastrophically. Despite the chaos, Charlie Sheen attempted several comebacks. He starred in Anger Management, a sitcom loosely based on his own life, which ran for multiple seasons. He made public appearances, interviews, and even podcasts, attempting to control the narrative and reclaim his image. But no matter what he did, the shadow of his past, drug addiction, erratic public statements, and legal issues followed him. He became a complicated figure, talented, charismatic, yet unpredictable and controversial.
4 years you have been trying to keep this secret.
Yeah.
And you have said that you have been the victim of betrayal and extortion. You told me that a lot of people have actually demanded money to stay silent about this.
That is true. Yeah, and I've paid those people. Not that many.
Charlie's story is not just about Hollywood excess. It's a reminder of how fame and fortune can amplify personal struggles, turning private battles into public spectacles. Charlie Sheen's downfall remains one of the most notorious in modern Hollywood history. From award-winning actor to headline-dominating chaos, his story is a mix of talent, temptation, and the consequences of living life in the fast lane. So, what can we learn from Charlie Sheen? Perhaps it's a lesson about the perils of fame, the importance of mental health, and the way the media can both celebrate and scrutinize a life lived publicly. Thanks for watching or listening. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's highs and lows, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories like this. And remember, fame can shine bright, but sometimes the fall is even more fascinating.